YouTubians and fellow hobbyists out there in YouTube land. Welcome to another episode of Cut Dreams in Styrene. I hope you had a fantastic week, and this is what we're talking about this week in this show. The proper use of putty. We finished the interior of our build, the Red Baron, and first, as always, the riddle. Which type of motor is mainly used in top fuel dragsters? A V16, B a straight 6, or C a V8? The answer, as always, the end of the show. Okay, as I mentioned it earlier, we finished this week the interior of the Red Baron. So without any further ado, down to the garage. Yeah, here in the garage we started with the interior. Well, the interior was not too difficult to make. It's pretty much that seat and of course steering wheel, some little details. But yeah, I started to painting the seat first. To have a little bit more contrast, I also painted some parts in the middle console black. I was thinking whether or not I should drill out the gauges, but I left it instead and just painted them green. To give the seats a little bit more realism, so they not look too plain and just shiny, give them a little wash. So after I wiped all that excess white, build it in the body, and that's pretty much from now. Now back to the studio. Okay, this week in the tip laboratory, we want to talk about putty. Now then, at your models, you will figure that either from the mold they had like little ditches in, or the seams not fit perfectly together, so then you have to fill it up with something. One of those things that you can use is putty. Either you go and buy the one from Revell, for example. They have a specialized one. I have to say though, I use, because I need it a lot, this is actually for wood. I mean, this is of course an Austrian brand. I don't know what is in Europe, but I'm sure if you go to Hobby Lobby or somewhere, they have some putty for wood. It works to me just fine. What I want to talk about this week is if you use putty, I experienced that some of them have a shrinkage, which means if you have here your little ditch that you want to fill up. And now when you come and you fill up that with your putty, like that, and you let it dry overnight, then you have a little sink in here. Now you come with your sanding paper and you still have a ditch in there. So what you should do rather than that, if you have your little ditch here again, you want to go and make a little bit of a mountain on it, so to speak. Now when you have your shrinkage, you might be here and you have still enough material to sand. Well, this is the tip for this week. I hope it helped you a little bit out working with putty. It's a lot of fun to cut and do scratch build on cars. So if you do that, you might need putty. So this again is the tip for this week. This week's riddle, we asked, what motor is mainly used in the top fuel dragsters? Let's figure out if you were right. So that was it pretty much from our side here at Car Dreams in Styrene. I hope you enjoyed a little bit the time with us. Don't forget to subscribe. Give the little bell a chance to remind you next Saturday. And as always, Elise, love and friendship, something you can't buy. Respect all people. Keep that hobby alive. I'll see you next Saturday. Keep on building, friends. Welcome to another episode. Okay, I mentioned it earlier. Out there in